The 2021 BMW M3 Competition. The 2021 BMW M3 Competition is a higher performance version of the 6th generation M3. Essentially a more powerful M3 with extra features inside and out, the 2021 M3 Competition is the range-topping model of the G80 generation sedan. An evolutionary design of the previous model, the 2021 M3 Competition stands out through a bigger-than-ever kidney grille and a twin-turbo inline-six engine rated at 503 horsepower. This rating makes the 2021 M3 Competition the most powerful M3 ever built. What makes the 2021 BMW M3 Competition special? Design-wise, the M3 Competition is identical to the standard M3 save for a few extra features. If you're a fan of the M3's new massive grille that extends over the entire width of the fascia, you'll find it on the M3 Competition too. If you don't like it, well, tough luck. It also shares the new engine hood with the standard M3. It now features two raised sections that extend from the grille, each fitted with a vent for improved cooling. Onto the sides, the M3 Competition is again identical to the regular M3, which in turn is a slightly more muscular evolution of the previous generation. However, the M3 Competition stands out thanks to a set of larger wheels. While the M3 rides on 18-inch rollers in the front and 19-inch rims in the rear, the Competition model is fitted with 19 and 20-inch wheels, respectively. However, you have to add the X-Drive AWD system to get these rollers. The mirror caps are also different on the Competition version, being finished in high-gloss black instead of body color like on the M3. Around back, the M3 and M3 Competition share the same design, including the sporty, black diffuser with quad exhaust pipes. However, the latter are finished in black chrome as standard, a feature you have to pay for on the M3. The small spoiler atop the trunk lid is also finished in black as standard, but you can opt to have it in body color, like on the regular M3. Finally, the carbon fiber reinforced plastic roof painted in black is standard on the M3 Competition, but you can opt for a steel top with a sliding and tilting sunroof at no additional cost. The M3 Competition can be further customized with the M-Carbon exterior package, which adds front air intakes, rear diffuser, exterior mirror caps, and rear spoiler from carbon-reinforced plastic. Exterior paints are similar to the regular M3, including the new and exclusive São Paulo Yellow, Toronto Red Metallic, and Isle of Man Green Metallic, shown here. The story is pretty much the same inside the cabin, where the M3 Competition is virtually identical to the M3 except for a few details and features. Highlights include a modern dashboard with big screens in the center and the instrument cluster area, newly developed M Sport seats, fine-grain merino leather trim in a variety of colors, and top-notch fit and finish overall. For the first time ever, the M3 is available with ventilation for the seats, so you can add this option to the Competition model as well. You can also replace the M Sport seats with carbon fiber bucket seats with integral head restraints. These can be dismantled to make room for wearing a helmet at the track. Although it would have been nice to have these carbon seats as standard, they're optional on the M3 Competition, just like on the regular M3. The M3 Competition comes standard with 3-zone automatic climate control, LED interior lighting, ambient lighting, a hi-fi audio system, and the BMW Live Cockpit Professional. The latter is equipped with cloud-based navigation and maps, the intelligent personal assistant, and smartphone integration. Other features that set the Competition model apart include a leather-wrapped selector lever with an embedded M logo and stitching in M colors, and carbon fiber inlays for the leather steering wheel and the shift paddles. It's the most powerful BMW M3 yet. The Competition badge matters the most when it comes to power and torque. Although this model features the same 3.0-liter inline-six engine, it generates significantly more oomph than the regular M3. Specifically, the twin-turbo mill delivers 503 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque, which is an extra 30 horses and 74 pound-feet over the standard M3. It's also more than any other M3 model to date. It cranks out an additional 59 horses and 73 pound-feet when compared to the old M3 Competition package and an extra 49 horsepower and 36 pound-feet over the previous M3 CS. It's the most powerful M3 ever built. The transmission is also different for the M3 Competition. While the regular M3 comes with a 6-speed manual as standard, the M3 Competition is restricted to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This dual-clutch gearbox was specifically developed for the competition model and stands out by its bespoke ratio spacing, which is perfectly attuned to the engine's aggressive characteristics. But like any performance model, the auto gearbox features a manual mode through which you can shift manually by using the paddles behind the steering wheel. Alongside the M3 Competition marks the introduction of all-wheel drive to the nameplate. The M3 Competition comes standard with all power to the rear axle, but the optional X-Drive will split oomph and torque between the front and rear wheels with speed and precision for enhanced agility at all speeds. But even though it can send a significant amount of power to the front axle, the AWD system is rear-biased, just like on the bigger M5, so you can still enjoy that old-school driving experience the classic M3 models are known for. When fitted with X-Drive, the M3 Competition also features an active M differential, with both hooked up to a dynamic stability control system. The transfer case also features integrated wheel slip control for quicker reactions to changing driving situations. In the all-wheel drive competition models, you can also adjust how power is distributed between the front and rear wheels through the new M traction control function. But how quick is the M3 Competition? BMW says that the sedan sprints from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3.9 seconds. This figure is likely for the AWD version. The M3 Competition is 0.3 quicker than the regular M3 in the same setup. Top speed remains locked at the usual 155 miles per hour, but you can increase that to 180 miles per hour with the optional BMW M Drivers package. The 2021 BMW M3 Competition is the perfect rival for the Mercedes-AMG C63S. Mercedes-Benz has been offering the AMG C63 in two powertrain versions for years now, and this strategy left BMW behind in the power and performance departments because the AMG C63S was too powerful for the M3. But this changes now, as the M3 Competition was designed specifically to go against the Mercedes-AMG C63S powered by a twin-turbo, 4.0-liter V8. The Merc comes with 503 horses and 516 pound-feet on tap. That's just as much power as the Beamer, but an extra 37 pound-feet of torque. Both cars need 3.9 seconds to hit 62 miles per hour and hit a limited top speed of 155 miles per hour. However, with the optional performance packages, the AMG model hits 174 miles per hour, 6 miles per hour less than the M3 Competition. Pricing information for the BMW M3 Competition, which hits showrooms in March 2021, is not yet available. However, with the regular M3 likely to start from around $67,000, the M3 Competition will cost in excess of $75,000 before options.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.